It is good to know that BMW is still as capable of skirting the rules in the name of performance as they were in the 1980s. And this new M5 is a perfect example of that. But rather than doing what they did in the 80s, which was outsmart the FIA when it came to homologation rules, now they're trying to outsmart the EU. Because governments around the EU don't typically love cars that have these. So what BMW have done in a world that's trying to push more and more to electrification is they've just said scheiß drauf and stubbornly fitted a 4.4 litre V8 twin turbo monster into the new M5. But they got around the regulation as well, because it technically could run fully electric for not much more than the minimum requirements. But the BMW engineers knew they had to make the weight worth it. So the hybrid system fills in the gap in between when you floor it and when the turbos and the engine are ready to push the power. That accelerates this 2.4-ton land barge to obscene speeds with an acceleration that feels like it's going to change the Earth's orbit. And just like any good barge that steers in the rear with a rudder, so does this. Because in an attempt to make this car feel smaller and lighter than it actually is, BMW M engineers have integrated rear wheel steering and also some clever dynamics to make this car handle really well. And with a car this size, that's fairly impressive. And it goes a bit like this. That is rapid. And as far as an M5 goes, thanks to the all-wheel drive system of this car, it means that anyone can essentially drive it in any weather, regardless of how talented or intelligent the squishy part behind the steering wheel is. Now I do think because of the size and weight of it, it probably still should have been called an M7, but that said,